The myth transformed into humans behaving this way with one another, where the color of my skin meant yes. And then now we have a myth where listen, this is some of the most hardest things to deal with, right? Your peoples in them told you wasn't born with this in you. Your peoples in them told you that the world was populated again by a man who cursed his black son. They said his son wasn't even black. The black race is spawned from a curse. And this is in y'all books. And nobody wants to talk about that because you still trying to make Jesus into a black person. And this is what I want to say. That to my students, there's nothing wrong with those people that you can't reach. And that I'm glad that there's not a lot of people following me. I don't need a lot of people following me. You know why? Because there's not a lot of intelligent people on the planet, family. And continue to keep people in game. This is how you can actually tell if I care about you. Come to me and ask me about some religious question, and you speaking about the people in the religion, like they real, and you didn't sock it. I'ma misguide you. I'ma send you back to the church. I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting up trying to transform people's psychology. If you want to be cursed in the pilgrims in them books, that's on you. That's totally your choice. But I have the illest name for a website. My website is called that'smyson.com. And I'm brilliant. The concepts that I bring to the table are amazing. And it be right in front of your face. You didn't even know this. You didn't know that the first person that they was considering for the Terminator, was O.J. Simpson. And why was they considering O.J. Simpson for the Terminator? Because the Terminator is really about a black man that had the highest honors in the military and was in control of the first round of artificial intelligence. This black man was in charge of the first round of artificial intelligence. Based off of what? NORAD. They put it in the film. You heard? For real. These books and others is on the website. These books and others, I did not put this on the website because I want to honor the people that came to the event first. And the people who showed up online first. But if somebody wants this physical, I will sell it to you because the socketry is the good thing, man. You heard? This will keep us alive. This what keeps the term love in existence. Is love exists in the absence of poverty. For real. Wherever there's poverty, the opposite of love is participating in it. For real. So, we speaking about, did you know Assyriology, a whole branch of an ology based off of the phonetic imprint of Assyri, is brand new, and that the whole idea of someone being able to occupy an understanding of English, they barely just got English, and now they saying that they just figured out how to understand cuneiform. Do you know cuneiform is Sumerian, is the writing system and the sound system for people who had a clear, coherent understanding, and one of the first peoples that taught the world how to make talismans. So when you hear the word, you ever see this symbol of the hand? The Armenians use this. The Greeks use this. You can find this in Israel and in Ethiopia. It's a hand. Sometimes they put an eye inside the hand. So what's the very first thing if somebody get too close to you? What if it get too dark? Because let's talk dark matter timing. What if you was in the forest and you can't see with your eyes? What's the first thing you do? You extend your reach in your hands, and then you start feeling through your hands, right? And then your ears start giving you the ability to see. You start dealing with vibration. So in that darkness, what is the thing you put your hand out? And how do you say it's called a hamsa, excellent. Called a hamsa, excellent. And now how do you say darkness in ancient language? Hem. The word 5 and the word black are synonymous based off of spiritual meanings, spiritual understanding. So now when you see 5-pointed stars, now do you understand why they employ the use of 5-pointed stars in the ancient world? To understand, to give you a delineating factor or a symbolic reference for what it means to actually be in the underworld. What is the symbol of the du'at? Du'at, odu, dath, dua. Make dua. Go back to the underworld. Du'at. Go get a reading. Odu. You see? So you live in a never-ending narrative and story as long as you keep birthing yourself and keep manifesting in the form of this physicality, and you here with this cortex, and you have an ability to distinguish yourself in the realms of the shades, as they say. You will forever be the legend that you seek. So I'm glad it's not a lot of people that know about us. Promise you, please subscribe, because I'm going to be talking like this. And if you notice, I'm speaking in a different syntax now. This is one of the best retrogrades that I have ever experienced. This was a cleansing and a purge for me, for real. Because I am raggedy. I will just keep going I'll keep going. I needed this retrograde. This was a good one. Shout out to retrograde. If young retro don't kill you, I'm going to shoot you. What he said? No, I'm telling you, this was a good one. 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 So, like we, you know, I noticed that there was something about the ancient psychology of the ancient people. They would give you some of the greatest wisdom in the form of something that's astringent. And this is why they chose snakes. They chose snakes because when they monitored the very thing that you know that can also bring death, some of the people in indigenous cultures actually use the venom for snakes to heal themselves. You heard? And it shows you that in the universe there's a dichotomy. There's a thing. There's distinctions, but the same thing can be used to good or bad. But if you monitor those things that can do that, you see a bunch of various physical indicators that change is necessary to survival. And I noticed something about people don't know. People like to call people snakes, but you calling a human a snake, but humans don't possess the ability like snakes. They do, but they don't do what snakes do. Humans don't change, family. A snake will take off its coat of skin. Humans don't eat. They don't do it. They don't want to. It's uncomfortable for them. The exceptional ones do. I want to say I just felt like I don't know if I know this. I have to run this through my big bro who's a master of astrology. Shout out to brother Oba, and shout out to brother Raku. You know, my brothers, Raku is a legend in astrology. Oba is a legend in African spirituality. And if I had to ask Raku a question about Cancer and the sign Cancer, and I would ask him, are they so great also because they also shed their skin in a sense. I think that they change their form. They come out of their shell and form a new shell. Am I correct? If y'all understand what I'm saying, is that one of the faculties or experiences that why they have so much fortitude, you know? And is that a thing, you know? But, I'm a master of digressing. But I don't want to take up all your time. You got shit to do. I appreciate you even for participating in this dialogue with me. Although it was one-sided, I was speaking the most. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to me on Instagram. You can subscribe on Instagram. It's a small nominal fee, but I'm going to be offering some more direct and direct to you stuff. I already have a Patreon. I just got to activate it with something worthy. I've been doing my topical overview of what's out there, and I don't want to sound redundant, you know, but there's no one speaking the way I speak or who bigs up their contemporaries in the same way that I do. It appears that people are onto their own unique journey, and it's like I don't want to participate in that little, you know, I'm not in no pecking order. I've created ideas for people to, you know, to uplift and to generate commerce and to you know, change the trajectory of their, you know, their existence. You feel me? And, you know, we're going to continue to do that. I promise you. For real. So go to that'smyson.com. If you don't have the class, and also, I don't know who you think you is. This here, the Kabbalistic and Metaphysic War in Iraq. This is totally don't got nothing to do with me, man. I do not want to be nothing else but a teacher. I'm not interested in nothing else. And I need that socketry. I promise you. That's what I'm doing. I need you to be abundant. I need you to be surrounded by abundance. I pray I put this out there in the universe using my words, my spirit and my tone and my thank you. I received the gift of some tuning forks when I was in Atlanta. And I finally got a chance to actually bask in how significant and beautiful they are. And I'm telling you, I use my vibration right now to send to the universe as your humble servant. I say to you that I wish abundance to you and your family. I wish that you have no obstacles in the form of human beings whatsoever, and that your mind can only pay attention to the most essential things that keep you alive and out of harm's way and out of the way of anything that intends to negatively inflict or project on you anything that you did not create for yourself. For real, for real. I promise you. For real. And then, if you got any enemies, and I'm talking about the ones in the beginning of the enemy shit, I hope they step on a Lego piece going to the bathroom with the lights out, like this. They didn't have their hands out, and they was like this, boo, and stepped on a Lego piece, one of them 4 blocks. Them shits with the 4 shits, the big stupid one. Right there in their arch. Like this. Oh! Like this. Boom. Or you ever hit that toe or that shin on the edge of the bed? Like this. That bow for playing. Because you was playing. You was acting like you didn't hear to see the phone ringing. Was playing. Boom. Boom. You was like this. Oh! Shh. Playing. I just want to make you laugh before we part ways. I want you to have a blessed day. Go to the website, subscribe, and socket. Spend a few dollars, man. Let me hold something for the hoes get you. For real. Promise. Salute.